This is part of our oil palm agro real estate phase 1, where an investor purchased 15 acres. Phase 1 is now fully sold out, but phase 2 is currently selling fast.
So when the man came, he saw the uniqueness of this business model. He told us that he already had oil palm, that the challenges that he's having with the oil palm is management. So he now told us that if we can manage the oil palm for him, we now told him that no, we cannot manage the oil palm due to the fact that the oil palm is far from our estate. If we decide to be managing different oil palm from different locations, we can't cope. It will affect the management system which we have structured. So they said, okay, no problem, we should use it for strictly planting for him. We said, okay, no problem. That is how we use this place of planting for him. But before we use it for planting, due to the fact that our 1 acre is coming with 60 oil palm seedling, our 1 acre is 4 plot of 100 feet by 100 feet. It's coming with 60 oil palm seedling and 500 plantain suckers. So now that he's saying that we should remove the oil palm seedlings, so we now have to use 600 plantain suckers in 1 acre. So 600 times 50 acres is bought. So we no longer use 500 plantain suckers now, because we now have to use 3 meter by 2 meter spacing. So when we use 3 meter by 2 meter spacing, we have right about 600 plantain suckers by what? 600 plantain suckers and into what? 15 acres. We planted 600 in 1 acre times 15 acres we bought. So that was 9,000 plantain suckers. So this place, we removed all the oil palm and we planted 9,000 plantain suckers for this client, for this investor. And so far, we have harvested 7,000 inside the 9,000. We have harvested 7,000 inside the 9,000. And that 7,000, we sold it at 4,000 naira. So if you multiply 4,000 naira by 7,000 bunches we have harvested, that's about 28 million naira. So this oil palm estate, which was, the man said he wants it for plantain, has given him revenue of 28 million naira. And this plantain, we sold it in November and December. And currently, the 2,000 that we have not harvested, they are producing. Some of them will be harvested next month. Some of them will be harvested 2 months. Let me show you. We started harvesting November. We harvested December, which is 2 months. So January, look at the ones we have harvested. Let me show you. Look at this one. This one was harvested in November. Let me show you this other one here. This one was harvested in December, last month. Let me show you this one here. This one was harvested last month, November. Let me. The estate. So all around the harvested, we have harvested so about 7,000 have been harvested, selling at the price of how much? So you can see that this is a lifetime opportunity to create passive wealth. We are the one handling the management for the clients. It's just for the client to know how much is selling, how much we are selling it. The client have assessed the record, the management, the financial record. Okay, see how much you have spent in managing the farm and everything. Okay, this is how to. So that's the uniqueness of this. And this place now, we are going to make a lot of money from this rainy season to sell plantain suckers. Like I told you before, you can see all around, you can see plantain suckers all around. This one now, we are going to desucker this one. Look at this one. We are going to desucker this one. We are going to desucker this one. Look at the sucker. Do you know, last year when we sold sucker, we sold it at 250. Current price of sucker now is 350. Look at suckers. Look at suckers. Look at sucker inside. You can see that even this particular, we planted just one plantain sucker here. You can see them here. So let's count how many one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 6 of them will be harvested here. Okay, look at this other one now. Look at this one. Look at this one here. You can see around. You can see plantain suckers around. These are suckers that are going to be harvested. That are going to bring more money. Like I told you, we have harvested about 7,000, excluding the plantain suckers we have harvested and made from the revenue we have made from here. Okay, so this is it. Just one plantain sucker was planted here. Look at the revenue that is going to be made from this. Look at this one. You are going to sucker this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from our financial projection, we only said we are calculating based on 3 suckers. But most times, the suckers got more than that. You can check them. You can see bunches. Look at bunches here. Look at bunches here. So this is why we said oil palm agro real estate is a unique investment model. So we have this experience of agricultural investment for long. Even before we started oil palm, we have been doing watermelon estate farming. But the reason why we stopped the watermelon from investors because we have had the number of investors we required in that particular estate. So currently now we are facing a new phase of oil palm because oil palm has more uniqueness, especially when it comes to passive income. Watermelon we harvested last month, we are going to replant. We need to replant. We need to start all over again. But oil palm and plantain, you don't need to restart. This phase 1 estate has generated more than 28 million naira only just plantain. Not soccer is not there now. And secondly, just this month we have 2 deals from 2 companies. One from cassava company, which is that into ethanol. 2 is plantain flour. Plantain flour company came to us that they want to be buying our water plantain. So the plantain flour, and you know plantain flour is very expensive. It's very expensive because it is recommended by medical doctors for diabetic patients. So this company came and they asked us that if we can be supplying them all our plantain bunches, that they are ready to buy it, take it off from us. So imagine the potential. If the price increase, our investors will increase. But the potential of increment is always high because of the economy of Nigeria. And the fact that agricultural produce are always on the high. So that is why we said oil palm agro real estate is a unique investment to create passive wealth and leave a generational impact. So we are at SilvaWell Limited, we are able to structure a unique business investment model that everyone can participate and build wealth, create wealth, nurture wealth, and sustain wealth for life. That's the uniqueness of this business model. We ensure that quality maintenance, because as you are happy as investor with SilvaWell Limited, the company is also happy because if you see the return of the investment that your investment capital is giving to you, you'll be happy. Imagine a client that invested last 2 years, 2023, already last year says, because we do our fiscal analysis every December, last year says we did almost 28 million naira already from plantain, let alone the soccer. So that's why we said this model is the best model.